Imagine a kingdom bathed in Aegean sun, built on deceit, a king's hubris, a queen's forbidden desire, a god's terrifying retribution. We know the beast, its savage hunger, the impenetrable maze. But what if the true monster wasn't caged within the labyrinth, but the hearts that conceived its existence? Tonight, we plunge into Greek myth to unearth the Minotaur's origin, not just as a beast, but as the bellowing testament to humanity's gravest sins. Our nightmare begins on ancient Crete. King Minos, desperate for divine validation, prayed to Poseidon. The Earthshaker sent a bull of unparalleled beauty, snow-white hide, eyes shimmering with cosmic power. This sacred offering was meant for sacrifice, to solidify Minos' reign. But ambition corrupted Minos' judgment. He saw not a divine test, but an exquisite prize. He kept the magnificent bull, offering a lesser beast in its place. A transaction, he believed, unseen. But gods are not easily fooled. Poseidon's rage was a slow, agonizing poison, meticulously crafted to unravel Minos' life. The curse struck at the heart of Minos' own household. Poseidon twisted nature, igniting within Queen Pasiphae, Minos' wife, an unnatural, burning desire for the divine white bull. Imagine the horror, the self-loathing, the psychological torment of a queen trapped in a lust so vile it defied all reason. Her body betrayed her mind. With the macabre assistance of Daedalus, forced into this unholy conspiracy, Pasiphae's monstrous obsession was consummated. The act, veiled in shadows, was a profound violation. From this abhorrent union, a new horror took breath. A thing of impossible contradictions. Raw bull power, melded with man's fragile suffering. The Minotaur, violently expelled into a world that had no place for him. Minos' shame made flesh a living, bellowing monument to his hubris, confined to darkness, growing larger, stronger, terrifying. Its hunger was an existential void, consuming everything in its path. To hide this grotesque secret, to bury his shame beneath layers of stone and confusion, Minos again turned to Daedalus. The brilliant artisan, once complicit in the beast's conception, was now tasked with designing its eternal prison. This was no mere dungeon. This was the Labyrinth, a sprawling, sentient nightmare woven from Crete's very rock, a dizzying, impossible maze of twisting corridors, deceptive paths, and dead ends, designed not just to confuse, but to break the spirit, to strip away hope, to drive its inhabitants to maddening despair before the beast even found them. Every shadow held a whisper. At its heart, the Minotaur, whose guttural roars echoed through the complex passages, a constant, chilling reminder of the nightmare at Crete's core. But the beast's hunger, like Minos' guilt, could not be contained indefinitely. Following a brutal war with Athens, Minos imposed a tribute so cruel it solidified his place as a tyrant. Every 7, sometimes 9 years, 7 Athenian youths and 7 maidens, the flower of their generation, would be torn from their homes, herded onto black-sailed ships, sent across the wine-dark sea to Crete. Their destination, the heart of the Labyrinth, where they were sacrificial fodder. Imagine the terror, the profound despair, as these young lives faced a fate worse than death. Each departure was a city-wide funeral, a testament to Athens' powerlessness. The forced dilemma: send your children to a certain horrific death, or face the wrath of Minos' invincible navy. Then came the defiant challenge. Theseus, Prince of Athens, burning with righteous fury. He volunteered for the next tribute, not as a victim, but as an executioner. His vow: to shatter the cycle of sacrifice, to silence the beast, to restore Athens' honor. But courage alone was not enough. His path would be guided not by strength, but by cunning, and by a love as unlikely as it was potent. Ariadne, Minos' own daughter, captivated by the hero's resolve, secretly offered him the key, a magical thread to guide him. Armed with this thread and a sword, Theseus descended into the suffocating darkness, the air growing heavy with dread, the distant roars of the beast growing closer. The clash was savage, a raw, primal dance between man and monster, blood-staining the cold stone. In a final decisive strike, the beast fell, its thunderous bellow silenced, replaced by an eerie, profound quiet. Guided by Ariadne's thread, Theseus emerged from the darkness, a hero forged in blood and terror. The cycle of sacrifice was broken. The Minotaur was dead, but the questions remained. Who was the real monster in this tale? And what truly inescapable labyrinths do we build for ourselves out of pride, out of fear, out of unspoken desires?